Before we continue, I want to tell you something. I have written a book that will change your life if you are dealing with modern women or looking to improve yourself. This book will help you a lot. It has changed the lives of many people, so you should give it a try. Buying link in the description. Now, let's continue the video.
Women don't give a fuck about being married anymore. They have no interest in having a husband. They have dealt with enough men in their lifetime to say, I'm good. I don't want anything to do with this. I don't want no part of this. Y'all can have it. I choose peace. Women have got to a point in this world that they would rather not ever be married or not ever be near a fucking man again because they know that trauma, drama, bullshit, lies, excuses, and empty promises are attached to a man. They would rather live their lives in peace with their dogs and their cats and absolutely never have to deal with the bullshit a man brings to them. All the lies, all the bullshit, all the pain, all the sorrow, all the suffering. They don't want to deal with it anymore. They would rather be alone. They want to come home. They want to kick their shoes off from a day of work or wherever the fuck they've been. And they want to kick their shoes off. They want to go in the kitchen. They want to pour themselves a glass of wine, have a cocktail, have a sparkling water. They want to go to their couch. They want to kick their feet up. They want to watch their favorite show. Or they want to sit there and read a motherfucking book in peace and sit with their cat and their dog and not have to hear anything that a man has to offer or has to say to her. Women don't give a fuck about being married anymore. I love you. Hope this helps some of you.
Let's be honest, men are frustrated and they have been for a long time. They've come to the conclusion that dating in the US just isn't worth it anymore. That's why you're seeing more men leaving the country to find women who actually appreciate them. Look, American women are lost and it needs to be said. There's too much entitlement, materialism, and constant mind games. These women have unrealistic expectations and they don't bring much to the table. Men have really tried to make things work, but every time they end up feeling disrespected, used, or treated like an ATM. It's all about, what can you do for me? Instead of, how can we build something together? Men are tired of being the only ones putting in effort. We're seeing more guys walking away from relationships here because they're fed up with being the only ones trying. Modern American women have become so focused on themselves, their looks, and what they can get from a guy that they've lost sight of what makes a real partnership. So, what do men do? They wise up. Instead of dealing with women who don't respect them, play games, and are only interested in the top 1% of men, they start traveling. They head overseas, where women still value traditional relationships, where respect is mutual, and where they're appreciated for who they are, not just for what they can provide. And let me tell you, these men aren't just looking for a fling, they're finding real, genuine connections abroad. Women in other countries understand what it means to build a life together. They don't have this unrealistic princess mentality that so many American women have developed. They know how to treat a man and value family and loyalty, not just a flashy lifestyle. Now, I know some people will say, oh, you just can't handle strong, independent women. But let's be real. Being strong and independent doesn't mean being disrespectful and entitled. There's nothing wrong men have been giving and giving, but they're just not getting the same in return anymore. The expectations have gotten out of control. Women want men to check all these boxes, be tall, make six figures, be emotionally available, but what are they offering in return? The same tired lines about being the prize aren't enough anymore.